Please let the lady ask. You have already asked one question. Then after that you ask. Yes. Can you for some moment, because I'm not able to hear you. No, can you for some moment stand alone? Okay.
What the CPM is alleging and the government is alleging is that under the behest of the RSS, you are trying to sabotage this government.
Let them complain to the president. They should not complain to you. The disciplining authority is President of India. Why don't they complain to the president?
The conversation between the government and the government has been almost like a boiling point.
Well,
so is there any reconciliation? Because
I can.
Meghalaya Governor Satyapal Maiti was asked about this. He said that the government and the governor should work in tandem. So is there an atmosphere right now where you cannot work in tandem?
Can I seek your advice in this matter? Just a minute. Please let me. This is not fair. That somebody asks a question and I am replying to him and you interrupt in between. Is it okay? Sir, let me respond. I'm seeking your advice, your kind advice. If you can, shall I sign the university bill? Relations will improve immediately. Shall I sign the Lokayukt bill, which play a person, if there is an allegation against you, you can't be judge in your own cause. And this bill is aimed at making the accused person judge of his own cause. Relations will improve tomorrow. You tell me, you advise me that I sign both the bills and relations will be good tomorrow. Before the bills were passed by the assembly, there were number of articles in the press that government is going to curtail the powers of the governor. Is that right? You can do anything to frighten me. I can't take any stand on your pressure tactics. Don't play these games with me. I have seen enough. What? I could not hear that. Connection with the? You are asking me this You are asking me this question, or you are giving me this information? I have not been able to hear properly. He is meeting me because of the current issue, or you are asking me? No. There was nothing about There was nothing. I'm ready to sit here as long as you are. But let me deal. I won't use the words. Which are used at Hyde Park Speaker's Corner, where the speaker says, I won't use it. Otherwise, you will. You can deal with one person at one time. So he did not. There was no discussion on any these current things. His daughter is getting married. Therefore, he had come to invite me. Chief Secretary's daughter is going to be married. He had come to invite me. 2%. Lady, you have already asked the question. Now give him a chance, and then I will come back to you. Sorry? I am asking you. You are quoting me. Yes. Why yes? Because if we go by the provisions which have been adopted in the new bill, then they will commit illegalities and they will ask me to endorse it. I am not going to legalize their illegalities. They have every right to pass a bill where they can take the post of chancellor to themselves, and if that bill is passed, I will sign it immediately. But what they want to do, they don't want to put their signatures. They want to commit illegalities. They want to appoint I ask you one question. Shri Narayan University was created through instrumentality of ordinance. Is that right or not? Lady, is that right or not? University was created through the instrumentality of ordinance. When ordinance is brought, when there is some contingency, there is some urgency. This was just before election. And then, when I intervened, I talked to UGC people, I talked to so many people in Delhi, and they finally told me that unless an act is passed, this ordinance is converted into act, we won't be able to help the Vice Chancellor. And they were all ready to help him. Then with great pressure, I wrote to Chief Minister, I talked to him, I said, this university you have created in the name of Shri Narayan Guru, so please do it immediately. Finally, after a few months, bill was passed. Now, bill was passed because of my pressure. But how they misuse the power of ordinance. After passing the bill, the government sanctioned the faculty 1.5 years later. Total 1 year academic loss was there. Then why you created the university through ordinance if you were not interested in sanctioning the faculty? Kerala University recently CAG report, read it. There are several departments in the Kerala University. MG University. Universities have been writing to the government and government does not sanction anything. There are, CAG has pointed out 7 departments where there is no faculty. University is not responsible because I know they have written to the government repeatedly. Their only interest is in the appointment of the Vice Chancellor, so that the relatives of their personal staff can be appointed. Underqualified and unqualified relatives can be appointed to various posts. The universities are not meant. Kerala is the only state in the country where personal staff becomes entitled to lifelong pension in 2 years' time. I find it totally unacceptable, but I do not have the legal power to stop it. Therefore, what I have decided, I will go to the people of Kerala. In any case, I travel most of the time. But now I'm going to intensify my tours and let people know what is happening. Democratically elected government is supposed to uphold the law, not to break the law. You are using public money which should be spent on the people of Kerala. Your roads are in, your faculties are without teachers, your departments are without teachers, your roads are not motorable, and you are using this money to look after your party cadre, whom you appoint as personal staff. Is it acceptable? Anywhere in the country? I have long years I was minister in the central government. I did not have the power to appoint more than 5-6 people in my personal staff. Here in Raj Bhavan, I can appoint only 4 people in my personal staff. Here every minister has an army of 20 personal staff. What work they do? The ministers come to the Raj Bhavan accompanied by their personal secretary, not the department secretary, not the IAS officer. After some time, I realized that when I ask any question, minister looks towards his PA, and he needs his approval to say something. Then I realized they are subverting the system, and I had to make Raj Bhavan write to the chief secretary that no minister in future will be allowed to come with his personal staff. Personal staff will sit in the waiting room if they come with him. Personal staff, if they want to meet me, they are most welcome. But ministers will not bring their personal staff. They will bring only if they want to bring, if they have any problem in communication, they can bring the department secretary. Can you see this anywhere in the country? Then I was told, sir, they can't ignore the private secretary. Why? Because in party hierarchy, he is above the minister. So it is people who have not taken oath. Minister takes oath. If he reveals something, he can be prosecuted tomorrow. Private secretary does not take oath. And here affairs are being run by the private secretaries. They are subverting the system. What I am saying, I have said in my words. I don't need your help. Yes. What you are suggesting, I will take into consideration, but I have not entertained any idea. Why? Because I do not personally. You feel that stage has come. I feel that stage has not come.
So I have a question to that. When you are raising the malpractice in the higher education sector, when you are raising workers against the malpractice in the higher education sector, especially in the office of VC and other officials, you have done a crime also. Because when the minister met you requesting that Kannur is his hometown and you should consider it as nominee, then you are approved that there is a request.
Shall I reply?
Yeah.
I do not know how many times I have said that I committed a mistake. How many times you want me to say that? Even on the first day itself I said. Possibly half an hour before I also said that was a mistake on my part. But there was no illegality involved because I had thought that I will ask him to give his choice when the process of the selection committee is over. Three names will be recommended, and I have a discretion to appoint any one of them, and I will appoint man of his choice. But 3 days later, he feared that maybe his choice may not be in that list, among those 3 names. Because this man, who is the Vice Chancellor of Kannur University, he does not have any great academic credentials. He has only been doing this thing. There he was a lackey of Mushirul Hasan Sahib in Jamia Millia. Here he quotes some of the politicians. Therefore, he feared that his name may not appear in that list. Therefore, he sent all these people. And I have repeatedly said, you want me to repeat it, I am repeating it, but I have repeatedly said, if the opinion of Advocate General was not accompanied, I would not have accepted the recommendation of the Education Minister or Chief Minister. But my problem was opinion of the Advocate General. Because formally and legally speaking, if I am facing a legal dilemma, who is the person whom I should approach first, unless I want to bypass everything? Advocate General. So they use the office of Advocate General to pressurize me. And there I have said, you are asking a question. You are trying to reinvent the wheel. I have repeatedly said that was a mistake. I do not know if it was a sin, but definitely it was a mistake. Because what I had thought was, 3 names will come to me officially. I will ask the Chief Minister, as he has said, that it is my district. Then I will ask him, indicate your choice, and I will exercise my discretion in favor of the person that Chief Minister says. Because he is, after all, a democratically elected leader. So that how many times you want me to say that yes, I committed a mistake there. And this mistake was not so much because of the word which I had given to Chief Minister or the recommendation which was made by the Education Minister. I was left with no choice, either start a legal battle or accept that, and I was not in a mood to start legal battle. Therefore, this opinion of the AG bound my hands. Yes, please. That I said because he is asking for my examination and all that. Therefore, I also went that I don't want to discuss those things. But I think you should ask him, and you may ask some senior officer who came on his behalf to me.